sprawling China, where each province is as different in custom and tongue as an alien country. This is a land of temples patiently constructed by generations of artful hands, of religions that have survived the creeds of the conquering peoples of the earth. It is a land of strange, enduring architecture, of beauty, poetry, age-old customs and beliefs, a picturesque, quiet world of peaceful vistas. The modern cities bridge the old and the new. In Peking, the teeming native quarter affords sharp contrast to modern Shanghai. Then, in August 1937, comes a blast from the skies. Overhead wheel great bombers, dropping their fingers of death into a tortured earth. The ground trembles under the impact of chemical and steel, destroying even the peaceful marketplace. The helpless people become a human avalanche of frantic escape, pressing, clawing, fighting for shelter from the pounding death. But China is vast. Far north lies the commercial city of Kalgan, and the war in the south is distant. The streets are ablaze with lights, the cosmopolitan cafes crowded and gay, a melting pot where the peoples of Asia and the Western world meet in the city of intrigue, the gateway between the vast interior and the outside.
Hey, wait a minute. You can't do that. You can't put a woman in here. It's against all the principles of public decency. I'm shocked. I'm horrified. Oh, I'm delighted.
If you please, this compartment she will not do.
Much too sorry, lady. We stay here or stand in aisle.
Oh, please, come in. Would you mind changing your seat? Would you sit over there, please? Come right over here and sit down.
Thank you. You're very kind.
Oh, no. Well, just like one great big overgrown family, yeah? Will you have a little nightcap?
No, thank you. I do not drink.
I beg your pardon, you do not what?
I do not drink.
Yes, that's what I thought you said. Well, here's to a lot of us, boys and girls. Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
No.
Well, your face is very familiar.
Please, I'm very tired. I do not wish to talk.
Say, now, just for a laugh, do you mind telling me what kind of an accent that is?
Russian.
Russian? You're from Moscow, eh?
No.
No? Leningrad?
No.
Brooklyn? Oh, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Don't go. I was just kidding. Come on back. Let's start all over again.
Oh, let go of me.
Wait a minute now. Don't run. Wait a minute. What's the matter? What happened?
What's the matter? Mongolian bandits have torn up the tracks. They're entering the town ahead.
Who are these people?
Villagers. They want to get to safety. We must back up the train.
Going back up.
What do you mean
Maybe
the train
Cal
can't
can.
go? What do you mean it can't go?
No can go front, must go back.
Go back where?
Maybe to Kalgan.
But I just came from there. I can't go back to Kalgan. I must go to Shanghai.
Too sorry.
Oh,
We
no,
go wrong
no,
way.
I've got to go. come in. I must speak with your master.
Open gate. Take bag.
Oh, thank you so much. I've been in the town and I'm so very frightened.
Don't worry, Missy. You all are safe here. This way, please.
Oh, thank you.
How do you do?
Missy, see Honorable Katie?
You are American consul?
I am. Samuel J. Cady at your service, madam.
I'm in such trouble. I'm very frightened. There are bandits in town.
So I've been told. Well, you're perfectly safe here. Will you step into my office?
Thank you.
I didn't quite catch the name.
Hall.
Hull?
No, Hall. You see, I am American. Oh, how you say, a Yankee?
Is that so? Well, I'm a Yankee myself. Sit down, Mrs. Hull. So you're a Yankee, eh? Well, I must say you're the first down Easter that I've ever met with such a peculiar accent.
Oh, no, you do not understand. I am Russian. My husband, he is American. His name is Frederick Hall.
Hall, of course. Oh, I'm glad to know you, Mrs. Hall. Where is your husband?
Oh, he's dead.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, he's all right. He's dead long time now.
Here in China?
Yes. And now that I want to go to his home in Boston, everything, it tries to stop me.
Well, we shall certainly see that you get to his home.
Oh, thank you. You know, something told me if I find the American consul, I will be safe. Because he will give me a passport to America.
You have no passport?
Oh, no, my husband, it's gone.
Oh, dear me, that's bad.
Missy, please. Room all righty.
When you're in difficulty in a foreign country, the consulate is your home. Set another place for dinner, Yen. We'll do all we can to make you comfortable.
Thank you so much.
I want you to know it's a real treat to have company in Pangchow.
Little Missy, follow why. He's so room. This way.
No, Yen. The lady sits here.
All right.
Yen, do you suppose you could find something in the wine cellar?
Master Sabi, I've got one bottle of champagne.
Will you tell that one bottle of champagne that its hour has come?
Oh, too bad. Master, keep for big day.
This is a big day. There's a lady visiting us. And the lady is the wife of an American citizen.
Very good.
The Russian consul, sir.
Boris, come right in. Well, I'm delighted to see you. I rather expected this visit.
I dare say, with all the excitement.
You'll stay for dinner, of course.
Oh, no, not tonight, Sam. This is serious. May I speak to you alone?
Certainly. Go right in.
When door is closed, Honorable Katie is busy.
Oh, but not too busy to see me, do you think?
Honorable Katie, very pleased you are here. Ling, very pleased.
Oh, I'm sure it's all right.
Maybe Honorable Katie play chess with the Russian consul.
With whom?
The Russian consul. We find out.
Oh, no. Do not disturb them.
Maybe they just talk.
You think they talk about me?
Ling cannot tell, but the Russian consul is very excited.
Oh, no, I don't want to see him. I feel dizzy.
Then Honorable Katie can help you.
Oh, no, I think I'll go upstairs. I feel much better. Thank you. Thank you so much.
There have always been Mongolian bandits like Dai Wang, but the nationalist government is efficiently wiping them out.
They will burn, they'll murder. No one is going to be safe, not even we. I am leaving, Sam. I want you to go with me.
But I have no orders to leave.
Sam, forgive me. I do not want to hurt your feelings, but I know how these things are. A man can get so tied up in red tape, the man himself is lost. When you first came to Bangzhou, there were consulates of every great power here. Now there are only 2, because Bangzhou is no longer an important center. We alone are left. You from the old regime, and I, a newcomer from the new regime. But Russia has men everywhere in China, and not one of them is lost track of.
Mr. Consul, you forget yourself. I am a representative of the United States government. I was put here 38 years ago by President McKinley, and I shall remain here until I have orders to leave.
You are hurt, and you should not be. I speak only out of my affection for you. Come with me, Sam, where you will be safe.
Are you out of your mind, Boris? I'm in the American consulate. Where could I be safer?
As you will. Can't force you.
Wait a minute. You can't go like this. I'm sorry I lost my temper.
Oh, I understand.
I'm going to miss you evenings beating you at chess.
I wonder who is going to remind you of the rules. Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck, Boris. You look lovely, Mrs. Hall.
Thank you.
For many years now, my home has been sadly lacking the charm you bring into it.
Oh, you say nice things, Mr. Katie. If you flatter me so, I shall wish to stay here always.
As the Chinese say, that would bring beauty into my humble house and light into my dark life.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, incidentally, we have another guest for dinner. An American. A fellow American, I should say. Allow me to present Mr. Topping. This is Mrs. Hall. Mrs. Hall is a Russian.
Oh, Russian. Как поживаете?
How do you do?
What did you say?
I said, как поживаете? That's, how are you in Russian?
I used to speak Russian myself after a fashion, but I must confess I didn't quite understand Mr. Topping. Did you, Mrs. Hall?
No, I did not.
Will you sit here, please? And Mr. Topping?
Oh, thank you. Well, this is a hot night.
Mr. Topping had a little difficulty with bandits who boarded his train.
Oh, that's nothing at all, just a slight scratch. Mrs. Hall, you look very calm, very happy. Speaks well for your conscience in these troubled times.
We thank thee, O Heavenly Father, for thy blessing, and ask thy continued guidance and strength in the name of our Savior. Amen. You know, I'm very happy to have you here. It isn't very often I have the opportunity of entertaining my countrymen.
Thank you.
To the loveliest lady I ever knew.
She's very beautiful, sir.
Mrs. Katie.
Oh.
Tomorrow would have been our 35th anniversary.
Cô nhìn mấy quả lông xì. Thính chân sẽ gì lậu đó. Honorable Wei can wait in office.
Excuse me. Please go on with your dinner. I shan't be long.
Hey, boy. More champagne.
It's no more champagne all gone, sorry.
All gone?
You drink beer.
Is that supposed to be funny? I think I'll change my nationality. You know, if this were the French consulate, I'll bet the cellar would be full of champagne. Could I, Oh, thanks very much. Kak Poshuayati.
I want to thank you, Mr. Topping.
For not giving you away? Oh, don't be silly. I couldn't see what I'd gain out of it.
No, but I'm awfully sorry about what happened on the train.
Yeah, so am I. That drink would go pretty good right now. Say, you know, this is good champagne.
The minute I saw you, I knew you were a newspaper man.
My condition, you mean, huh?
How long have you been celebrating?
Let me see. What day is this?
Tuesday.
No, I started Monday.
You mean yesterday?
No, the first Monday in March.
3 months ago?
Yeah, and I wasn't celebrating either. I was drowning my sorrows.
Well, what went wrong with you?
Oh, I lost my job. No, I didn't. No, I didn't lose it either. Somebody stole it right out from under me. Every time I think about it, I could commit murder. You know, for 10 years, I've been tops in the Orient. Why, I know China better than I know Manhattan. They promised me a nice promotion with a raise and a nice office in Shanghai, and what do you think they did?
What?
Well, never mind. Go on. Eat your dinner before it gets cold.
And somebody else got the job, huh?
Yes, politics, that's all. Why, he wasn't even a reporter. He was a journalist. That means he knows nothing, sees nothing, and he carries a pad, and he writes it all down.
So you started to drown your sorrows and they fired you.
For drinking? Don't be silly. I got fired for interviewing a general.
What's so awful about that?
Well, I had a drink.
Just one?
Now, look here, do you want to hear this or don't you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right, never mind. Don't apologize. Well, I started out with a drink, and I wound up, well, you know how. Oh! Here it is. This is what I'm looking for. Wait a minute, where was I? Oh, yes. So I said to myself, this old general lives 200 miles in the interior. I know what he's going to say better than he does himself, so why should I travel 200 miles fighting flies and filth and heat and get shot at? No. So I got the best room in the hotel and faked the interview.
And they found you out?
Yeah, I got a wire from the Shanghai office saying, thanks for interviewing a corpse. What I didn't know was that my heroic general had been dead a week.
Well, anyone's liable to make a mistake.
Mistake? It's suicide. Faking a story is the only real crime a reporter can commit. So I've been blackballed by all the newspapers and become a correspondent at large, without a newspaper to correspond for. Well, this, dear lady, is the result.
Friends, I have good news. There's a gentleman inside who will take you to Yanchao in a truck. The rails are open from there.
Swell, now we're getting someplace.
I'm sorry to interrupt your dinner, but you must be
The
going.
passport. You have taken care of it.
The passport, oh, yes. Let me see. There must be some way.
Oh, but you must. I tell you, if I do not get it.
But you do not understand.
Oh, but I love America. I want to live there. My husband, he tells me it is my country. My home.
If there were some way of identifying you as the wife of an American citizen.
Oh, it is not enough that I lose my husband. Now I lose his home. All right, I stay here.
Oh. But, Mrs. Hall, you really ought to take advantage of this opportunity.
Say, look, I hate to interrupt, but where's the truck and when do we leave?
It's in the driveway. You're to leave immediately.
Oh, that suits me.
I stay here.
Look here, what's the matter with her?
Mrs. Hall doesn't understand the passport regulations.
What's wrong with her passport?
She hasn't any. She was married to an American, a man by the name of Frederick Hall.
Fred Hall? Not Freddie P. Hall?
Yes, that was him.
No kidding. Well, what do you know about... So you're Freddie's wife.
You knew him?
Knew him? Did I know him? Why, of course I knew him. Dopey Hall, we used to call him. Oh, no offense to you, though, of course.
Can it be the same one?
Why, it's got to be. I remember he married a Russian. Always loved Russians. It was kind of a quirk. It's the same fella. There could only be one Dopey. Oh, pardon me, no offense to you again, of course.
Well, that's different.
Where's the old boy now? I'd like to see him.
Oh, he's dead. Inside the train wreck.
No, he can't. He's not dead.
I said he was.
Oh, no, not that big, vital, Russian-loving... Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, this is awful.
You will have to vouch for having known this man Hall before I can give this lady any papers. You'll be responsible?
Yes, of course, with the greatest of pleasure.
Let me see your passport.
Certainly. Oh, wait a minute, Great Scott, I hope... Huh. That's funny. It's got to be here because I... Gee. Oh. Whew. There it is.
Well, I see no reason why I shouldn't issue temporary papers.
Oh, you darling.
I think you better get your things packed.
Hurry up before he changes his mind.
When you get in touch with the Army, how soon can we expect aid?
Cannot say. Bandits here because they know our soldiers are busy in South. I like very much you come with me. I speak for national government and must protect all foreigners.
Thank you very much, Colonel. That's very thoughtful of you.
You come then?
No. You take care of those people for me. Colonel Kang, let me present Mr. Topping, an American correspondent. How do you say?
How do you do? Pardon me, is this the gentleman who's...
The colonel is going to be your escort. He's on his way to the national government headquarters.
Please, must hurry. Yes, excuse me a moment.
Well, I'm all ready.
Put that bag down. We're not going.
Not going, why?
Colonel Kang, our escort. He's an officer in the Nationalist Army.
Oh, that's all right with me. We joined the Army.
Oh, look here. Don't you see he's a marked man?
Hey, what's the matter with you? All I know is that he's transportation out of this place, and I'm going.
Look here. The bandits will never let Kang leave this town alive. If they don't stop him, he'll bring back help. They've got to get him.
I'm still going. And if you're scared, that's your business.
Say, look here. Of course I'm scared when it means sure death.
Oh, don't be absurd. Mr. Katie wouldn't let us go if there were any danger.
Katie doesn't realize what this means. Take your hands off that bag. Look, I'm not going to let you commit suicide, you stupid little fool.
Take your hands off of me.
Look here. Come on.
Let go of me.
Close.
Let go of me.
Come on.
All the stubborn darn fools I've ever seen.
Let go of me.
Get it!
Go. Let me out of here. Let me out. I can't breathe. Oh, you.
All right.
Let me out of here.
Try yelling in Russian.
Let me out.
Is Mrs. Hall ready? Colonel Kang wants to get started.
I'm sorry, I can't understand it. Mrs. Hall's changed her mind. She's not going.
What?
Oh, well, you know how women are, changeable creatures.
Are you ready, sir?
No, I'm not going either, Colonel. Thank you.
You're not going?
No.
Sorry, cannot wait.
Well, it's all so strange. A moment ago, they wanted to leave.
Why, you dirty double c***.
Never mind the
What do you
names.
think you are, anyway? Hey! Hey, wait for me! Wait for me! Hey, wait!
Stay away from that
You, there goes my only chance to get to Shanghai.
You wouldn't have got there with that chance.
How do you know I wouldn't?
Experience, nose for news, call it what you like.
Nose for news. Your nose isn't good for anything but alcohol. You're yellow, that's all. You were afraid to go.
All right, have it your way.
Wait till I tell Mr. Katie about this. He'll kick you out.
You're staying right here with me.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You think I don't see through you?
Now, look here. I didn't want to pull this unless I had to, but so help me. If you say a word to Kitty, I'll tell him you're a phony.
Oh, you would do that.
Yes, I would. There's your truck. Take a good look. Well, how about a nice, quiet little game of dominoes? Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. You'll only feel hotter when you stop. That's the easiest way to catch it. Well, whatever you catch in a place like this.
Couldn't you sleep either?
Sleep? I haven't slept for years.
Oh, this heat. But I wouldn't give a nice, tall, cool one right now.
You call this heat? I remember a night 7 or 8 years ago when even the mosquitoes gave up. It was so hot you couldn't sleep. You couldn't think. You couldn't even move about. That was really a hot night.
Here in China?
No, that was in Brooklyn. I was visiting a friend of mine on the Eagle. He was...
You know Brooklyn?
No, I wrote it. I was on the Eagle for nearly 10 years, eh?
I was born in Flatbush on Church Avenue.
You were?
Sure.
Say, that's funny. I lived in Flatbush for a while myself on Dorchester Road.
Why, that's only a couple of blocks from where I live.
Well, what do you know about that? We probably used to pass each other on the street.
Probably.
Well, if we were at Manhattan Beach right now, we'd certainly have dip in the ocean, hamburgers, a couple of cold bottles of beer.
Sounds like heaven to me.
Why'd you ever leave it?
All of a sudden, I feel very sleepy. Good night, Mr. Topping.
Wait a minute, don't go.
Good night.
Come on, let's talk. Wait, tell me about your husband. You know, what's his name? My old friend, Freddie Hall. Where did you two? Как поживаете? For the love of Pete.
Well, for goodness sake.
Things I never knew about China.
Couldn't you manage to knock before you come in?
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon a few thousand times. Say, this is homey, isn't it? Me shaving and you running around in a little sunsuit.
It's a coolie jacket. And if you think just because I'm obligated to you that I have to...
Is that nice? I go around saving your life like a St. Bernard
Yes,
dog.
with a barrel of whiskey around your neck.
And you suspect me of presuming on it. I want you to know that whatever I do for you, I do it for Dopey.
Dopey, as you call him, is dead. Please remember that.
All the more reason why I should be loyal to Dopey's memory.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Topping. I know you will.
I'll do my best, Mrs. Dopey.
Hall!
Hall? Yes, I beg your pardon.
All right, go on with your shaving. And the next time you want anything, be sure to knock before you leap.
Как поживаете?
No, Ling. The American flag goes on the right. The Red Cross on the left.
Please, Honorable Katie, I beg you not to go. It is dangerous.
But those poor people at the mission, they must be gotten out of there. We can't stand here and do nothing.
喺埠上搞亂晒，啲人放火夾住搶剝喎。咪講佢好過係會啦嘛。He says they have set fire to town. The bandits are robbing and shooting.
All the more reason we must get them out. Besides, I'll be perfectly safe under these two flags.
Hey, look! Come here! Hey!
I forgot to knock.
Don't try to be funny. Look at this. Is he going toward that pass?
No, looks like he's headed toward town.
Well, that isn't safe either. In fact, it's worse.
Oh, I wouldn't worry. There's a special providence for men like him. Oh, by the way, did you get the papers from him?
No. Why?
Oh, I wonder what cosmic blunder enables you to survive. If Katie and the bandits mix, you're in a spot, and I'll have perjured myself in vain.
Well, that's not very funny. You know I have to get out of here.
What's the hurry?
Is that any of your business?
No, but it looks pretty serious. Otherwise, you wouldn't have destroyed your passport.
I didn't. I lost it.
Liar!
Don't you call me a liar.
Well, why not? I haven't heard a word of truth out of you yet.
That's not true.
Neither is that.
What makes you think I didn't lose it?
What makes me think? Hey, if you'd really lost your passport, you wouldn't be posing as a phony white Russian married to a dead American. Well, you wouldn't unless you were rehearsing for an amateur radio hour.
All right, have it your way.
Oh, no. We have to have it your way now. I'm in on the lie, too. And if the United States government's going to hold me responsible for you, at least I'm entitled to know your name. What is your name?
Emmy Jordan.
Hank is mine. How do you do, Emmy? Nice to see you. How about the passport?
I burned it.
That's more like it. Ever been in jail before?
What do you mean before?
Well, I mean, are there any records, any fingerprints?
Do I look like a criminal?
No, not exactly.
Well, then stop asking silly questions.
You look like a very scared girl running away from the bogeyman.
All right, let's let it go at that.
Yes, but is he worth running away from? You know, there's only one rap they're tough about in China. That's murder.
Stop cross-examining me.
All right.
Haven't I told you enough already?
Oh, wait, look, don't get excited. Keep calm. I'm not the law. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe it was that nose for news that you were maligning last night, huh?
No, I'm a little jumpy.
Oh, sure.
Are you hurt, sir?
Hurt? No. All right. Everybody out, everybody out.
Never in all my life have I been through such an ordeal. I'm sure I must have aged 40 years.
Thank goodness we're here, thanks to Mr. Cady. It's all right, Winifred. We're all right now, darling.
What happened?
We were attacked. We couldn't get out of the mission at night.
It was horrible, horrible, I tell you.
The bandits were after us with firebrands and guns, but Mr. Cady drove right through them without batting an eye.
Oh, let's forget it. It was nothing, really nothing. Oh, by the way, this is Mrs. Little, the head of our local mission. Mr. and Mrs. Ward, Mrs. Hall, Mr. Topping. Wall, show the folks inside and see that they get some breakfast.
Mr. Cady, we can never forget what you did for us.
Never.
Well, you're perfectly safe now.
Ling, never mind the car. Get the rifles. I'm afraid we're facing a very grave situation. Those outlaws actually fired on the American flag.
Well, there was no one hurt. That's the most important thing.
The important thing, Mr. Topping, is that they fired on the flag at all. They might do it again.
They would dare come here?
Suppose they did.
This is United States territory. We will keep it so. Ling! I didn't expect this from you, Ling. Stealing out, running away.
No, we no run away. These bandits are not my people. They are very bad people. And I know how to handle them better than Honorable Cady do.
You'll stay where you are. I'm in command here. And I forbid you or anyone else to enter or leave this compound without my permission.
In other words, we're under martial law.
Exactly, Mr. Topping. And that order applies to you, sir. And to you. Is that understood?
Yes, perfectly.
You know what I'm thinking?
That our friend Cady is a great guy?
Shoot now, Honorable Consul.
Certainly not. Not unless we're attacked.
You understand?
What in blazes are you doing? Didn't I tell you?
Me like a noise.
You like noise. You're an idiot.
50-50.
阿爺，你個網老龜，佢想你唔好放炮，你就唔好放炮得啦嘛。
Me like a noise.
Dinner is ready. Hey,
You didn't knock on my door.
you taught me that trick. Hey, what goes on here?
You know it's bad manners to read over anyone's shoulder? Mother teach you that?
What's the matter? You ashamed of it?
Ashamed of it. Say, it's a whale of a story in anybody's newspaper.
Say, this is terrific.
Terrific. It's colossal. Finished?
Not yet.
Come on. Hurry up, will you? You can't tell anything with the lead.
Can't I? With Panchow at the mercy of the leaderless bandit hordes, with the countryside aflame, the one remaining foreign representative, American consul Samuel J. Cady, known as Uncle Sam, today defied raking machine gun fire to stage a thrilling rescue of men, women, and children besieged in the nearby mission of Lechon.
Come on, here, wait, let me read it. Consul fully aware of the danger he has invited. Doubtful that he can hold out. Oh, here we are, here. He has converted the consulate into an armed fort. So forth, so on, so on. Martial law. No army, bandit or otherwise, can enter United States territory without a fight, declared the consul. The consulate will be defended to the limit of our abilities. And believe it or not, it's all true, except that very last line.
Say, it's wonderful.
Wonderful, I'll say it is. That flag-waving stuff always gets it.
Oh, stop kidding. When are you going to send it? Are you crazy? What'd you do that for?
I just filed it, lady.
But you can't throw it away. You didn't write it for the wastebasket.
Never mind why I wrote it. I had fun doing it, that's all. Well, Come on, let's get dinner.
You're gonna send this story.
Say, look, this wastebasket or any other, what's the difference? Come on, let's...
But it's true. It's news.
Of course it is, but I wrote it, see? That means that it isn't true, just topping up to one of his tricks again, trying to raise a few dollars for a phony yarn.
Oh, Hank, think what this means to you. A chance to clear yourself, to square that trick, and to be the only thing you really want to be, a newspaper man. And besides all that about Mr. Cady, it's only fair that somebody else should know about it.
Well, it's too bad about Cady, but my brain children must pay for the sins of their father.
Oh, you're so wrong. Nobody refused that story. They'd have to realize that it's the truth and it's honest.
You really think I'm that good?
I think you're terrific.
Well, far be it from me to contradict a lady. I'll send that story. It's the last thing I do.
Wait a minute, Hank. I'm going with you.
No, Emmy, no. It's too dangerous.
Is it dangerous for you?
Why, certainly.
Then I'm going.
No, look, you heard Cady declare martial law. Now, if I'm going to get out of this compound, you got to stay here and cover up for me.
Now, wait a minute. It's just as bad for him to find one of us gone as both of us. I'm going with you.
Look,
Yes, I am. Hank.
Yes, coming.
Hurry.
Here, wait a minute. Here. Slip into this. Hug the wall. Come on.
Oh!
The line is out. Oh. Just as I thought. If I can fix this in the dark, I'll be lucky.
What are you looking for?
Oh, I got it. Stay here. I won't be a minute.
I don't want to stay here.
Stay here. Do as I say. I won't be a minute. Close. Watch yourself. It works. Get the story ready. That's the address. Go on, read.
Was Pang Chow at the mercy of leaderless Mongolian bandits?
Not so fast.
Was Pang Chow at the mercy of leaderless Mongolian bandit hordes?
Story from Topping coming over.
Topping? Refuse it.
Doesn't collect.
Then he's drunk.
American consul besieged at Pang Chow.
Pang Chow? Never heard of the place. If Topping thinks he can pull any more of his tricks on me, he's crazy.
It's a pip of a story.
Yeah, so is confessions of an opium eater.
Wait a minute. There is a consul at Pangchow.
Huh?
Samuel J. Cady.
Take a look at this.
Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam Cady? Get me the rest of it.
Counsel with...
Quick! Get out!
I gotta work, Baxter. I'll be back in a minute. Here, hold this. I gotta work. Go on, take it. If anything happens, shoot.
No.
Come on, what's the matter with you? What are you screaming about? Go on and take it.
I can't take it.
What's the matter? Did you kill somebody?
What?
Well, that's why you're running away, isn't it? That's why you're trying to get out of the country?
Yes. Yes, if you must know, I did kill somebody. But I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go. I was almost crazy. Oh, you can't imagine what it was like. It was awful. He was terrible. Just like them. He went after me. Wicked.
Calm yourself. Pull yourself together now, please. We've got work to do. Abby. Buck up. Do you think you can do it now? Now, quiet. Come on. Start where we left off, right here. Read it slowly. All right, go ahead.
Declared the aging consul. The consulate will be defended to the limit of our ability.
Come on, keep down and crawl. Okay, come on. Hurry up! Put up your collar. Cover up your head. look what you're putting in.
Are either of you hurt? Just a slight palpitation of the heart, that's all.
You heard my orders, Mr. Topping. Why did you leave the compound?
If you'll give me time, I'll explain.
You not only risked your lives, but you drew attention to the consulate, endangering the lives of all of us.
Sorry.
Mr. Cady.
Your behavior is inexcusable. Please go in the house and stay there, both of you. You're under arrest.
They said they want you and Missy Hall. They say you shoot their leader's son.
Undercover, everybody!
Get back to the house.
Get back!
Be careful.
Can you hear anything?
I hear them out there, but I don't know what they're doing.
Get under cover. If I know my Mongols, they're planning a nice little surprise for us.
Wait. Look at that sky. What do you say?
I say they were waiting for a cloud to pass over the moon, so they can swarm over the wall in the darkness.
That is something to worry about. I'll go and see how the folks are. See that the boys remain at their post.
Go ahead, I'll take care of everything.
Ling. Law. Yen.
Take that pistol. Yen, get out of the light! Get away from there! Hurry up! Yep, Fung, go back to your original post. Yen, don't let the battery run down. Keep the motor running.
I think we'd better go in and see how the others are. The moon is clear now. I think we're in for a rest. Well, I could use one. One of the great mysteries of modern civilization is where the Chinese got their reputation for being a calm and phlegmatic people.
Are you all right?
Oh, a little weak in the knees, perhaps.
The motor stopped.
Me face.
Don't get in front of the car!
Keep out of the light!
Everything gonna be all right.
Yen, my boy. Yen.
Oh, car. Oh, bloke. Run no more.
What can we do?
For Yen, nothing.
For Katie. Mr. Katie. I'm sorry, Mr. Katie. I know how you must feel about Ian. Mr. Katie.
Yes.
I want to tell you that I'm Emmy Jordan and I've lied to you.
Oh, I'm so glad you decided to tell me.
You knew?
Well, your accent wasn't the best in the world. You know, I hear so many real accents in this place. It's very difficult to fool me. But I had hoped before you left that you would tell me the truth.
But I wasn't going to tell you. I was going to keep on lying. I was going to...
Confront the crisis by avoiding it? We all try to do that. But it's no good, is it? We can't run away from ourselves. We must have faith.
Thank you.
Come now, let's forget all about it.
And please don't blame Mr. Topping for saying he knew my husband. He was only trying to help me. And it was I who made him leave the compound.
Don't worry, I understand, Mrs. Hall.
Emmy.
Oh, yes, Emmy. Well, I'm afraid we'll have to forgive Mr. Topping this time.
Their move next.
What odds would you give?
On our chances? Oh, good odds. If I believed in miracles. Oh, there's always a chance of the cavalry coming to the rescue with bugles blowing, flags waving, and you know, the George M. Cohen stuff. Funny, I used to worry about where my next meal was coming from. Whether my boss was going to fire me or give me a raise.
I've even worried about her running my stocking.
Yes, I suppose there are a lot of folks on the outside worrying about those same things right now. Ah, how silly, unimportant.
Is that worrying you now?
Sleepy?
Where is this Pang Chow? It's 1,400 miles from Shanghai in the interior. It would take our Marines several days.
Get in touch with the Chinese nationalist government, ask them to take immediate steps.
Yes, sir.
Communicate to the Chinese embassy, explain the circumstances, and express this government's hopes that everything possible will be done without delay.
Very good, sir.
Cable our ambassador in China and tell him to spare no effort to relieve this situation.
Very well, sir.
Just a moment.
Yes, sir.
Who is this Mr. Cady? Where does he come from?
I don't know, sir. It appears that he was appointed in 1900 by President McKinley.
1900?
And recommended for promotion in 1910, but action deferred.
Well, this serves at least one purpose. I think we found the forgotten man.
More bandits! They come! I hear they say all up now for us!
What's that? What are they doing?
There's nothing for you to see.
You said by the dawn we'd have an equal chance.
Yes, but they pulled a rabbit out of the hat. Oh, don't look at the bandits. Look at Katie. For 30 years, he had been doing that very same thing, the same way, and neither bandits nor anything else is going to stop him now. You think he can take it the same way?
Hank,
Yes.
I told Mr. Cady all about myself, that I'd lied to him. And he knew it all the time. He was waiting for me to tell him.
It must be great to have faith and find it justified.
Faith. That's what it is about him. He has faith. Just like a child.
We're all born with it, but he was fortunate enough to hold on to it.
Hank, what's ahead? I mean, after this.
Oh, sleep?
No, beyond that.
Nothing. My father used to say that people made their own heaven right here in whatever little moments of beauty they had.
Suppose you never had any moments. Suppose it was one long fight, mean and ugly. Suppose you killed a man.
Emmy, I know what your life's been like. I know what you've been through. I can see it in your eyes. Names and dates and places. It only proves what I already know.
Oh, but Hank...
Emmy, I know. I know you were an entertainer in that cafe at Calgan. I told you once I remembered you from somewhere. I do. I remember the man who ran that place. And if he's the one, he got what was coming to him.
If only I hadn't run away. If I only stayed and faced it.
Well, you're facing it now. Yes, come in.
Excuse me, Mr. Topping. Honorable Cady say there's no more ammunition.
What?
He say only bullets in guns left. Very little. Everything very bad.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen.
Amen.
Mr. Cady. Mr. Cady, they're burning the gates.
What?
Yes. Get a lantern, quick. What's our next move now? Follow me, all of you, quick.
Hi, Sangui. Bring that
What are you
child.
doing, Mr. Cady?
Mr. Topping, help me with this trapdoor.
This is an idea.
All right. This is our last chance.
Come on, Link, get on there with the light. Come on, all you children, come on.
Mr. Ward, hurry up. You get these shut in. Here.
Come on, bring those children over. Hurry up.
All right. Here you go.
Ling, go ahead with the lantern and see how the others are. Come along, Miss Jordan.
No, I'm staying here.
Emmy, go down to the other women.
I'm staying here with you.
We must keep quiet, dear. We don't want them to know we're here. Mocho, Mocho. Mocho, Mocho.
What was that?
I don't know. Listen.
I don't hear them.
Don't worry, they're around. They're leaving.
What's on here?
They found it.
Roger.
They're going outside.
I'm afraid they're going to burn us out.
听好了，调枪，投降。
Mr. Keye! Mr. Keye! Don't answer. It's a trick. Mr. Keye! Hank! Hank, come back!
Colonel Wu Sung of Chinese Nationalist Army.
Colonel, welcome sight, Colonel.
Gentlemen, I don't know how we could have held out much longer. At your service, sir.
All right, Heavy, come on.
Mr. Topping, see that everybody is accounted for.
Radiogram for you, sir.
Radiogram for me.
Well, if this isn't a miracle, it'll do till one comes along.
This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Somehow all of this got in the papers, even in America. This radiogram, it's from the president. Think of it, the president wiring me. He says I'm to come home.
Well, we're off.
Well, you'll be able to get on to Shanghai and home all right now.
No, I'm going to Calgan.
Oh, you're going on to Shanghai alone?
No, I'm going to Calgan, too. I've got a little business to take care of there.
Oh, very convenient. Yes. And your passport?
Well, we figured as soon as a little matter is attended to, she can share mine.
Oh, so? A very sensible arrangement, very sensible.
We'll be staying on in China, in Shanghai. You see, Mr. Topping has certain newspaper connections he wants to reestablish.
Excellent, excellent. China is a wonderful place.
Yeah, so we've discovered, Mr. Katie. Well, goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's been a wonderful experience, just knowing you.
God bless you. Goodbye.
All right, get in. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right.